You to the tube, what is up? I want to show you a trick today that is helping me along my journey. How with a simple trick and mindfulness, can make myself feel better, have my body and my cells more positive, how I can walk around with a better vibe, people picking up on your energy and can feel that is something good about you. Like also your aura looks better. And this is something I really believe in, something I use every day, and I want to share with you. Maybe you think it's just a fairy tale, but let me explain, okay? I got something for you. Okay, it's all about this. This is water, right? And we might take water for granted sometimes because, well, we drink to rehydrate, we take a shower, and we use it in brushing our teeth, toilet, blah blah blah. But glass of water always make you feel fresher. You're taking a shower, you always feel better in the morning because water is cleaning your energies from the outside. But I want to show you how water can help you from the inside. All right? And I just want to tell a couple of stories before I come to what I do because it's kind of important to understand. Because this water right here, they say that water is like a liquid computer, meaning that it has stored memory inside it. And they say that one drop of water contains more memory than you can accumulate a whole lifetime of being a human. That being said, listen, okay? I just remember this. There was a girl did a study. I don't remember who it was because it was like 10 years ago, but it stuck to my brain. And it goes like this. She was, when she was crying, she was taking her tear, put it under a microscope, and looked at it. And it turns out that when she was crying, because she was sad, the structure of the tear had like molecules build up in a certain way. And she also checked how the tear looked when she was crying, when she was angry, and when she was scared, when she was cutting the onion. So you know different feelings of why she was crying. And what she figured out is every different feeling had a different structure in the molecules or how it was built up and how it looked to this microscope. What does that even mean? You know, it means that the water is not just water, it is shaping itself from the feeling it gets. You know, it's like the same water but different feelings, and the shape of the molecule changes. That's pretty amazing, right? That's just like magic up in there. So just think about that. Water is reacting to feelings. So I want to jump to another story, and this story, I think many people have done this, like an experiment. You have a plant, two plants that you are growing, and you put same soil, same place, same light, same everything. Okay? The one plant you are just being nice to. You are giving them the attention. You see the plant in the morning, you like look at you good looking plant. I love you so much. Look at that leaf and those curves you get. Hey, look at you came straight for God. Woo! Look at that stem. I like it. Look at that flower you're trying to grow right now. Feel like a proud daddy. Let me help you. Let me give you a little stroke. That's the one plant, right? Then you have the other plant like, you ugly plant. Why are you even in this room? Look at that dirty dirt, you dirty plant. I don't like you. You're ugly. You shit. Cannot give you to anybody. Nobody will be happy about having you as a plant in their house. Smell like shit. That's the other plant, right? So, this is a real thing. Talk good, talk bad. Same place, everything. And what it turns out is that the plant you talk nice to, it shoots up, it looks good, it have these nice leaves, looking green, the plant is amazing color, and it just grows and grows and become this beautiful plant. Okay? Then you have this other plant talking shit to, and the plant is not looking too good. It's not growing as good. It's not. It started to like hang with this plant, and it's starting to kind of decay at a point. So this plant just growing smooth, and this one is having a miserable time try to come up, but it can't. So what is that telling us? I think the plant is catching up on the vibration and the intention, and I also think that has something to do with the water. I don't know, you know, as people, we are plus minus 70% of water in the body. The earth, top of the earth is like 70% water. I don't know if it's a coincidence, it's kind of the same. I think so. Not gonna go into that. But I think the water is catching up on the vibrations and the molecules, and that of course it is one with the plants, so it's not just the water, it's the whole thing that you're giving this negative thing to. But from what I'm gonna want to show you is that the water I have here, how that can translate to that water by these two different stories, because our intention and what we say has a lot to do on how the water behaves or the plant. It's the same thing if you think about it. If you have a child you're talking all these good things to, it's gonna have a much easier time growing up. You're gonna shine more. You're gonna, be a kid. Be nice to other kids, and be probably nice to you, and willing to learn and all those things. But if you have another kid you're just talking shit to from the start he or she is born, you can just understand by yourself that this kid is gonna have some problems. It's gonna have a hard time growing up. Probably not gonna be very nice to other kids. It's probably gonna have a hard time at school. And that doesn't mean that this baby cannot be a good human when it grows up, but you're giving that baby a really hard start. Know what I'm saying? The same is, I want to intertwine that as well, is how you talk to yourself. Same thing as the plant. Catch my drift? So I would advise you, if you talk shit to yourself, you say you cannot do this. You're not so smart. You are dumb. You are ugly. You're not fit for this. You're a piece of shit. If you say that to yourself, you are just giving yourself, you're stealing yourself the opportunity for yourself to grow, to be this nice, beautiful person that you are. Because you are good enough from the start. We think we have to do all these things for other people to like us, but it's society around us that messing with our head, thinking that we need to be something or do something. If you look at a child, the child doesn't have to do anything for you to like it. It's just gonna be a baby. That's enough for you to love it. And the same should be with us. We don't have to do all these things for somebody to like us or even like ourselves. So, on the other hand, if you talk good to yourself, you speak yourself up, you try to love yourself, then you are giving yourself the foundation and you're giving yourself the opportunity to grow like this plant that was given all these positive things and probably love itself because she was given or he was given all the love. So with that, I will say, check your thoughts. Don't let yourself talk shit to yourself. If you're saying things to yourself and you ask yourself, would I say that to my best friend? And if the answer is no, then you have some work to do. Because it's really no reason for you to bring yourself down. You think yourself is not good enough for something because it's human to do it. It's, everybody at one point is feeling like this. So it's a lot of things you can do to go inside, work on yourself. Maybe you have trauma, maybe you have problems, maybe there's something in there that you need to look on. Maybe you just need to have the courage to do what you love and build your self-esteem. And we build our self-esteem by accomplishing things. Just small things, not for others, but for ourselves. And there's always ways and things we can do. So if you don't understand what you can do, there are always some people that will know that you can do or what you can do for yourself. Just wanted to get that out there. Okay? So check your thoughts. Don't let yourself talk shit to yourself because you're ruining your life. Think about that baby. Does that baby deserve to be talked shit to? Nah. You should try to be your best friend because you're with yourself all the time. You're not escaping yourself. You're not running from yourself. You cannot hide from yourself. So meet yourself and figure out how to be your best friend. Okay? That is your job. And if you can't do it by yourself, then ask for help and look at somebody that looks like they're having a good time on this earth and liking themselves and ask what they do. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be ashamed to have feeling bad or don't have the life you think that others think that you should have. Alright? Write that down. Okay? You're going to find your dream life by working on yourself like that. You know, if you know you have a rough upbringing when you was child, then you know there's things to look at down there. Maybe you had a brother, maybe you have a mom, a dad. If there's something you don't understand, maybe you should ask them if they what they remember. Just a thought. All right, enough about that. I want to see you succeed. That's why I'm saying it. And I don't like people talking shit about themselves because you don't deserve it. You deserve to talk nice things about yourself. Okay. So back to my trick. It's like a life hack over here. All right, we're ready, steady, go. Okay. You might think that this is some fairy tale, and is it crazy or something? I might be, but I also feel I'm connected, and I do my fair share of job, and this is one of the things that universe has given me. Ready? This is a glass of water. I'm from Norway. We can fill it up straight from the spring, from the crane, in the kitchen or the bathroom, and we can drink it. All right, I can't do that in so many countries, and we have one of the best tasting water in the whole world. Lucky me, right? Okay, so, but what this water has been going through, it's been out in the lake, and then it goes to like a cleanery. I don't find a word for the place, but the water go in there. They are kind of cleaning the water. They are putting in some chlorine, some other things, and they kind of stripping the water down for minerals and probably some nutrients that if you have a lake, we have some lakes in Norway, you can just put your glass in the lake, clear water, you can drink it straight down. Maybe from the ice, you pull it up, you drink it. And that water is coming straight from nature with all the energies around nature, all the healing energy from water, minerals, all the things. That's the best water you can ever drink, right? But that's not so many places in the world you can do that. But the water in the spring is like stripped of these things, so it lacks that. What I do in the morning, the first thing I do, I take a glass of water, and it's two things I can do. The first thing you can do, you take some salt. I will advise you to take Himalaya salt, because you know table salt is stripped the same way I'm talking about this, and the sea salt. There's so much plastic in the sea right now, so you get a lot of nanoplastic in the sea salt. But the Himalaya salt is like been there for millions of years. I don't know if they are tricking us with something. It wouldn't blow my mind, but it's supposed to be very clean. Okay, been there since before plastic. So if you take this Himalaya salt, someone says that you should put salt in your water and drink. Don't do that. It just tastes like shit. You know, it's like going in the sea and drink salt water. It's not good at all. So you can get this Himalaya salt that is like small little stones. You just take a bunch of it, like a pinch, just put it back there, and you just drink it. But before you drink, I will also advise you to have some lemons. If you can, organic lemons. And you just squeeze the lemon in the water. Okay? And if you do this first in the morning, we're waking up with cortisol. It's a good cortisol, and because it's waking you up, all these things. When you go straight to water, you get these minerals, some potassium, some sodium, I think. And when you drink that, you're hydrating your body, because you haven't been drinking water for 6 to 10 hours, depends on how long you sleep. And the brain is trying to wake up, and we have this, what is called adenosine or something. This adenosine is like a chemical that's trying to wake up your brain, like steadily going. So when you take lemon water, some salt, and you hydrate yourself, the body's response is, okay, we are not in danger, our system is working good, we are okay. So many of us, we go straight to coffee in the morning. That is not so good for your body, because you need, for the first rehydration, and the coffee works like opposite. You start to piss more, and you like dehydrate yourself more when you need to rehydrate. Okay? And what happening with the coffee is like it's stopping the adenosine that is supposed to lift, like the fog in your head is supposed to lift from your head. Like the caffeine is giving you a spike, so you feel like you're waking up, but the adenosine process stops. So when you get later on in the day and the caffeine goes out, the adenosine is still there, and then it has to work itself out after the caffeine has been working, and then you get a real crash, like you get so tired. So what they say is you should wait from 1 to 1.5 hours, but even thinking about coffee. I know it's hard, I know it's rough, but it's just you have just conditioned yourself to do it. So if you can wait 1.5 hours, you can also condition yourself to do that. And then, because if you go straight to coffee also, it's like an alert system that goes on in the body. The body's like, we're in danger, we're not rehydrating, we're not getting the things we need. And then we have also this, in the fat, we have these cortisol receptors that when we spike the cortisol, instead of calming it down, it tells the body to hold on to all the fats. So even if you go training, running, or you try to lose fat, the body cannot, because it's holding on to it. And if you just drink a glass of water in the morning, you maybe go for a walk, you set yourself up for burning the fat with no problems. And it will be much better for your body. So that was the first thing. The other thing is, this is like a mindful thing that I do. And it goes like this. First of all, it's good for you to breathe. So if you want to breathe with your mouth time, in with the nose, filling up the belly first, then the chest, and just slowly blow it out. You will notice that one breath gonna feel calmer in your body. Okay, so I do this, and when I blow, this is just my intuition is telling me to do exactly what I'm doing right now. But I feel like when I'm blowing in, I can choose to blow in here, like, and I can, if I imagine blowing the air in here and down to my lungs, it feels like it comes in here. And the reason why I do that is because here is the pineal gland. Here's like the seat of the soul. Here's like all the knowledge is getting downloaded. So I just want to get the air through there to my body, and when I blow out, I imagine blowing this air that comes through here, through my arms, and in out of my palms and into this water. And my intuition is just say for me to take one here, and the next one I take through the heart chakra, the green color. And I feel up like a ball of energy, and I'm pushing it through my arms and through my palms and into the water. And I do that one more time. And now I have imaginary 3 breath through here, to there, to energy ball, and into the water. So I feel like I have charged the water. And after I do that, I'm just looking at the water. And I'm saying like, thank you for this water. Let me bless this water back to its original frequency. I want to fill this water with love, peace, and the knowledge of the universe. And when I'm saying love, I imagine a heart putting it down in the water. Peace is like an emoji with hands holding like this, down in the water. And the last one is just a picture of my face, looking smart, with like a light bulb on top of my head, because you got this ping moment, and I'm putting that also down in the water. Some of you might think that's pretty crazy to do, but I know that we are making a reality from what we are thinking, from the attention we are giving things. Just remember the attention from the crying tears. Remember attention from the plant that's feeling graded just by you speaking to it. This water don't understand Norwegian or English, but it understands like waves, sound, and then the water understand that the sound is positive charged with the attention from the brain. I can do the same thing by taking negative things, and I would charge it the other way. But I don't want that. I want the good stuff. So when I drink this water, just imagine all the things I put in it. This water becomes you, in a way. It goes to your cells, it goes through your body, and just imagine this charged water going through thousands of cells in your body with a good vibration, good attention, and your cells will be glowing. From just don't think about the water, straight down to charge it up, have all these good things from the inside out. It's free, don't take long, just look at it, do the things. You have done it in less than half a minute. I would say it's worth your time. And I also want to say, if you wake up and when we haven't been drinking, the blood we have is much thicker when we are rehydrated. So when we drink coffee, we have very thick blood, and you know the heart, when it's pumping, it's harder to pump thick blood around in the body. But when you drink the water, you are making the blood thinner, and easier to pump around. So you make it easier for your heart. The thinner the blood is, the easier that is for the heart to work. So don't just wake up and drink 5 coffees before you have any water. You don't helping yourself. You make it harder for yourself. And you want to help yourself. The better this body can work, the better you feel mentally, the better you feel in your body, and the better you have in your soul. If these 3 are connected, then you start to feel great. You don't have to feel miserable, tired, all these things. So be mindful. This is not easy thing, I think. So let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Do you think it's something to it? Let me know what do you love to drink water? Cold, warm? There's so many things. So if you're still here, I love you. Take it easy out there. And see you in the next. Alright?